morning, children. Welcome to English class session 10, Unit 3, Supplementary Reader, Spices of India. Last week, what we have seen, different types of nouns and the difference between the two nouns, isn't it? Today, the topic which we are going to discuss is black pepper, cinnamon, and chili. Under Spices of India, we are going to learn about black pepper, cinnamon, and chili. See, these are the spices, the main spices, 9 spices: cumin, mustard, pepper, cloves, fennel, cinnamon, and turmeric. These are the 9 main spices which we are adding in Indian food. In India, spices are the soul of food. Soul means life. Soul means life. In India, spices are the soul of food. When we think of spices, we think of tasty and healthy food. See, all of you imagine a biryani in front of you. First, what will come for you? Comes in your mind? The flavor, right? Yeah. Which is creating the flavor for the biryani? Spices. Yeah, it's all right. Mainly the spices which adds flavor at the same time. Spices is adding to balance nutrition and to keep us healthy. Do you know that? They add flavor and nutrients to dishes without fat or calories. Spices like cumin, mustard, pepper, cloves, fennel, cinnamon, and turmeric are very important in Indian food. So these are the things which is very essential in Indian food. See, whenever I feel headache or else cold or fever means, immediately my mom will take some pepper and some cumin, and she will prepare a soup, then she'll give. Immediately that headache, everything will go off. So spices also used in the terms of medicinal purpose. So consider spices for your medicinal value. See, when it comes to Indian food, the first thing that comes to our mind is probably spicy curry. People say curry comes from the Tamil word curry. In Tamil, curry means sauce. In Tamil, curry means sauce. It is something with a roasted or powdered mixture of spices, condiments, and herbs. See, curry is a mixture of, the sauce is a mixture of spices, condiments, and some herbs. This mixture of spices can be different in different places. It can be mild or it can be spicy and pungent. Flowers, leaves, roots, bark, seeds, and bulbs are combined in many different ways to produce a great variety of flavors: sweet, sharp, hot, sour, spicy, aromatic, tart, mild, fragrant, or pungent. These are the various flavors which is produced by these spices. When cooked with rice, meat, fish, or vegetables. The spices give the dish a special savory taste. It makes us want to eat more. But apart from delicious food, spices also bring to mind adventure. Many of the most exciting voyages of modern history were made to conquer the spice trade and the race to become its master. See, do you know why the British captured India? Because of the spice trade. First, they came inside for the spice trade, then they have taken all the spices without money, and they adopted India as a colony. See, the colonization of the Americans and Asia had its root in the spice trade. See, in 1492, Columbus went to west to find India and pepper, but ran into America and find Chile. Vasco da Gama. See, Vasco da Gama, after 6 years, he came to India, especially to Kozhikode, and he was succeeded in the spice trade because he landed in the town of spices, especially the black pepper. The home for black pepper is Kozhikode. So where he lands, the home of black pepper, these voyages ended in a very profitable manner that the Arabs and Romans had built up over the centuries. They set stage for a new world. See, thus they found a stage for a new world, and thus these nations become rich by correcting all spices from India. See, do you know the value of spices? Do you have any idea about the value of spices in those days? Because spices are equal to, for example, a pound of ginger. A pound of ginger is equal to that of a sheep. The price of a sheep. SHEEP, sheep. See, if the pound of a ginger is equal to that of the sheep, means imagine a pound of mass was equal to the price of 3 sheep. A pound of mass was equal to the of 3 sheep, or half the price of a cow. See, almost 25,000. See, spices were always an important part of India's trade. Spices were traded with Mesopotamia, China, Sumeria, Egypt, and Arabia. See, spices were traded with Mesopotamia, China, Sumeria, Egypt, and Arabia, along with perfumes and textiles as far back as 7,000 years ago. As far back as 7,000 years ago, much before the Greek and Roman civilizations, Indian epics and in writings dating back to the Roman Empire in the 1st century CE talk about the clouds. See, the Roman Empire, yes, in the 1st century itself, he talked about the clouds. Clouds, Cloves, clouds. Have you seen clouds? For teeth pain and all, they'll keep clouds oil. Thousands of years ago, the great masters of Ayurveda had listed the use of spices for cooking and in medicines. While these spices are readily available today, there was a time when people risked their lives to get Indian spices during the Middle Ages. See, during the Middle Ages, these people had struggled their lives in order to find out the spices. Pepper was the crown jewel of all spices. Which is the crown of all spices? Pepper. Black pepper is the crown of all spices. So, dash is the crown jewel of all spices means pepper was the crown jewel of all spices. Cardamom, cloves, ginger, mace, and nutmeg were some of the other spices that left Indian shores to flavor the world's kitchen. See, using spices in cooking has a long history. It may go back as far as 52,000 years ago, though we cannot know for sure how men came to use spices. It is quite possible that it was by chance. However, spices have played a vital role in our food now for a long time. In earlier centuries, spices were not easily available and were very expensive. Thus, spice traders become rich. Pepper and cinnamon no longer cost a fortune. However, while they seem to have lost their glory and value, they will never lose their place in a kitchen, especially an Indian one. Now, let us listen carefully about black pepper. Black pepper, also known as black gold. Black pepper, also known as black gold, was the most prized spice traded from the Kerala coast. Indians have been using black pepper for a very long time. Farmers began growing it in around 5,000 years ago and exported it to the North and West Asia. See, this black pepper has been exported to North as well as West Asia. The trade soon spread to Greece, Rome, Europe, China, and also became popular in the Islamic Empire. Greece, Rome, Europe, and China, and also became popular in the Islamic Empire. Recipes from rich Roman households show the value of the spice in ancient Rome. The Romans sent 120 ships a year from Egypt to trade with India and bring back enormous quantities of pepper. See, they have taken 120 ships, SHIPS, ships a year from Egypt to trade with India, especially the black pepper. Next, coming to cinnamon. Indians have been using cinnamon for a long time. Indians have been using cinnamon for a long time. The Chinese wrote about it in 2700 BCE. The Chinese wrote about it in 2700 BCE. Cinnamon not only adds great flavor to food, it also helps to preserve it. Cinnamon not only adds flavor to food, it also helps to preserve it. People from other parts of the world appreciated the fragrance and taste of cinnamon. People from other parts of the world appreciated the fragrance and taste of cinnamon. They wanted it to and were willing to pay a good price for it. They wanted it to and were willing to pay a good price for it. The Greeks, Romans, and Egyptians brought cinnamon from India. In the Middle Ages, the Venetians grew rich by taxing the cinnamon that was brought from India to Europe and the Mediterranean. See, there between 3000 BCE to 200 BCE, Arabs traded spices and herbs among early civilizations. Between 200 BCE to 1200 CE, Common Era, BCE means before Common Era, the Romans controlled the trade. Between 1200 to 1500 CE, Europeans explored passages to the East Indies. Between 1400 to 1600 Common Era, wars for control of the spice trade break out. Between 1500 to 1700 CE, English exploration begins. Between 1600 to 1900 CE, Americans entered the spice trade. Today, we export pepper, cardamom, ginger, chili, turmeric, coriander, and cumin. Do you know one of the earliest plants that Indians grew was the sugar cane? It is valuable both for providing energy and for its great taste. That's all about spices. You go through the lesson and answer all the question answers. Whatever I am giving in WhatsApp, follow that. Thank you, children. Thank you. Bye bye.